Channel. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video I would like to dedicate to a brand new release from Chanel, and we're going to be testing the Le Beige foundation. So if you're a huge fan of Chanel makeup, then please keep on watching. Before I'm going to proceed with the video, I would like to urge you to subscribe to my channel, to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the future uploads. Join me on my Instagram. I would love to have you. So as always, I begin all of my reviews from the packaging, and this is what the packaging looks like. It is typical Le Beige packaging in terms of it is beige, Le Beige, you know. And the name of this foundation is Hydrating, oh hang on, what is it? Healthy Glow Foundation, Hydration and Longwear. So that's a bit of a tongue twister. I have it in the shade BR12. I used as my guideline my ultra latent foundation, so that actually hit the right spot. And let's look at the actual packaging. So this is what it looks like. It is a perfect match for my favorite Pearly Glow highlighter. You do get 30 milliliters of foundation, and it is 12 months shelf life. It is made in France, and it's 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounces of product inside. The packaging is typical Le Beige. Once again, all of the Le Beige have this Le Beige packaging. I think I said that already, right? So yeah, so this is the packaging. It is made out of glass. It feels rather heavy. This has no SPF, contains 40% of water, which is good. I think it is perfect for the dry skin ladies like myself. So this foundation offers 12 hours of hydration. It is suited for all skin types. I did purchase it on chanel.com and have paid for it $60 plus tax. There are 35 shades available, and it provides you from light to medium coverage. Shelf life 12 months, made in France. It is Chanel, feels very nice and heavy. So it comes with the pump. And this is not going to be my first impression because I have already tried this foundation before, and I am going to include the footage of my first try on. It was all day wear test, and now this is probably my 4th time me wearing this foundation. And so yeah, without further ado, let's actually move on to the application of the foundation. As usual, when I do test my brand new foundations, I normally use 2 methods of application, and the usual players are my artiste brush, and I'm going to be using my sponge. I just made it nice and wet, so let's go for it. Once again, this foundation is 40% of water, so using a sponge perhaps will be a little more wasteful, if you like, because it will suck in the actual product, but I didn't mind that at all. That did not reflect on the actual coverage. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna dot it. So this side of my face will be the artiste brush. Okay, so this is the results of me applying the foundation with my artiste brush, and I absolutely love it. It is easy to glide. Foundation is just covering beautifully. I did avoid my under eye area because I still have to complete my eye look, but so far so good. So this is the artiste brush. Let's move on and finish this side of my face with the wet sponge. So this is the end result of me applying this foundation with the sponge, which is also very nice. I love it. For dry skin ladies, I think this is going to be music to their ears. Both applications went very well. I absolutely loved how it works with both of my favorite methods of application. Side note that this foundation does have quite a strong fragrance, and that is something that is okay with me. I don't mind if I'm gonna get 2 in 1, smell me good moment and a foundation, but it's not going to be hitting the right note with everyone. So that is something for you to be aware of. Coverage on my face, it is medium, light borderline medium, and I like that it feels very light, it feels very moisturizing, it did not emphasize my pores, it did not fall into my cracks, and my forehead is looking okay actually for a change. I have this huge area here, like it's orange peel skin. That is something that I've inherited, and there's, I don't know if there's anything could be done, but it did not kind of like grab my attention right away, which I normally have that problem with the foundations. So yeah, so far so good, no quarrel there. So I'm going to disappear for a moment and finish the rest of my makeup, and then we are going to do tissue test to see how sticky this foundation is. Once again, I have had this foundation for some time. This is not a first impression, and I know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it for you because we're testing a brand new foundation, right? So yes, see you in a bit. I think it is time to start doing the tissue test to see whether it is doing its deed. So it's absolutely clean. I'm just gonna press it, release. It's dry. I am extremely dry skin lady once again, and I did use as a makeup primer the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. And I also applied this particular primer about 20 minutes before actually applying the foundation, because it is very luminous, and I did not put any powder or anything. It's just the fact that I am super dry that's kind of helps me out with this one. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to apply some cream products to see whether this foundation is going to be moving about. I am going to use the cream products in order to test drive this particular foundation to its limits. So I'm going to be using this face palette from Kevyn Aucoin. This is what it looks like, and it has a cream base sculpting cream. So I'm going to go in with my sculpting brush, and I'm going to do some sculpting. I just did the prep for my contouring for today, and so far so good. I don't see the movements of my foundation. Everything looks pretty good so far. So I'm going to get a stippling brush, and I'm just gonna give it a little swirl in order to blend it. And once again, I don't really see any movements. So this is the Kat Von D, by the way, if you're interested, brush number, I don't know the number of this brush, but it's one of the brushes that I have. And so it has been at least 10 minutes since I've applied the foundation. And I am back for the final check-in of the day. Current time is 6:47 p.m. I absolutely loved the shade match, the fact that it was perfect color for me, so that was good. It did not emphasize my pores as I was fearing. I did urge my daughter not to hug me too tightly because I was wearing this foundation. I didn't want to be left without it, and this is the state of me. I think I've applied it at 11:30, I don't know. Anyway, so it was a very humid day. It was a long day for me, and I was wearing a mask. I was putting my mask on and off, and I wanted to show you that these stains, these marks that kind of like persistently coming through, those are the results of you wearing a mask. And I have to say that is fantastic, because normally foundations that I wear kind of they disappear. So this one lasted, and I did not powder. So this is powder free makeup application. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that the scent was strong, but then again, speaking from both sides of my mouth, I don't mind the fragrance in the perfume, but I think this could be a serious off-putting factor for some people that do not like fragrance in their makeup. So this is the final look for today. I just finished filming the house laboratories video, so it's the same makeup. I'm trying to do two things in one because lately I am falling behind on keeping up with filming and editing and all that jazz. Anyway, going back to the makeup, this is not powdered, and this is how I wear it, and for me personally, super dry, like dry lady. This is amazing. 40% of water plus applying it with the wet sponge works like a charm for me. It is becoming more radiant as the day goes by, but I love that, and it doesn't look like a grease ball. Perfect for me. I think if you're combo and if you are oily, I don't know if this is going to be good for you, but for me personally, I absolutely am loving this foundation. I am not always a big fan of Le Beige collections, and I have some of my reviews and I've shared that with you. My channel is not designed to please the companies. I'm too small, they're never gonna send me anything for free, so which is fine. I'm capable of purchasing it myself, but I'm keeping it real and unfiltered, and I'm sharing with you my opinion. So just because I had a good experience or bad experience, it doesn't mean you're gonna replicate. But this particular Le Beige is staying with me. I absolutely am loving it. It does not dry me out. Once again, it's very hydrating. It is not emphasizing my pores. It is just keeping it how it is. I do have large pores, and we all know that by now. If you have been on my channel for the last 5 minutes, you know that. By the way, if you're new, welcome, and please join the family. We'd love to have you. So yes, it's all good for me. I love it. It stays on for a long time, and one of the benefits that I have discovered, I have this ultra latent foundation that is very, very matte. So I also use these two, like combining them together, and I made my Chanel that is super matte a bit less matte, and it was just working perfectly. So I am giving this glorious pass. It's a thumbs up for me. I loved it. I would recommend it for dry skin ladies only. And also I forgot to mention, probably I have mentioned that before, but for my base of makeup, I did use this from Bobbi Brown, and I did apply this one on my face about 20 minutes before the actual makeup application, because this one is very watery. So I think some people might make a mistake by applying base and then applying the foundation right away. I think it will be too emollient and it won't work basically, but this is just me speculating. And so I love it, absolutely love it. Please try it. I think you might like it too if you're dry. And on this fantastic note, I would like to end today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this review. Please be kind. I'm trying my best, and I also am promising that I am gonna try to appear a bit more often on my channel. I still love doing the reviews, but it's just with the virtual learning, doing the school, and by the time school is over, I'm fried. And we also have to get up at silly hour. I don't know why. It's virtual school. We're not going anywhere. Why get everybody up at crazy time? Anyway, I probably am gonna cut this out of the actual video, but yeah, I love my makeup. It's beautiful. For today's eye makeup look, I did use the House Laboratories eye pencils. So if you want to see how I created this look, please visit me on the next video. I don't know which one will be first, but yeah. So this is the makeup look, and for the lipstick today I was using this one from Guerlain. This one is I don't know, what are you? It is the I will leave it in the screen here at the bottom. But this is the fancy Guerlain lipstick, which I absolutely love. Yeah. All right then. Toodaloo. See you later.